Geminis, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It is time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get going. Let's find out what Geminis can expect coming up in their lives, and any advice from the universe is so appreciated, please, for Geminis. What do they need to know, for Geminis? There's a Queen of Swords. It's air sign Geminis, which you are. So, in the same order they come out of the deck, I will put them down. For Geminis. These are general readings. If it doesn't resonate, I would check your moon sign, which is your private and emotional self, or get a private reading from somebody that you trust. I do private readings, and I do get good feedback from my private readings. So just want to get that out there, let you know. But do please choose someone that you trust if you get a private reading. Okay, so we have a few cards left for the second part of this reading. The overall energy here is the Two of Pentacles. Boy, I bet you went off that roller coaster ride. All the ups and downs. Look at the ships bouncing around out there on those waters. And those pentacles up and down, up and down. It's like the crazy eight, okay? So it's like you have hope about security and stability or becoming just grounded. And then it's like all of a sudden you're thrown off your feet again. And it's an energy you do want to come out of. Okay, so this is what we're talking about if this is your reading. Up here in your highest energy is the Two of Cups. This is a soulmate card. Friends first with love. These are the two strongest energies in the whole reading. So there's something going on. Either this friendship is a really rocky friendship, but there's still love there and that you're still soulmates. Or you're in a friends with benefits, possibly, relationship that is very unsettled. So let's just keep reading. So right next to the Two of Cups is the Nine of Cups. So here you are, exchanging cups of love. Here with the Nine of Cups, it's like you're pulling back your love and you're putting it on a shelf behind you. And you're like, oh, I know I got all this love, but I don't know if I want to hand it out anymore, because you're on a low. So you have these highs and then you have these lows in this relationship with this soulmate. There's millions of soulmates out there. So just because they're a soulmate doesn't mean you have to make things work. It's just, that's the attraction. This is just a normal friends first, friends with love soulmate. So there you are. You're putting your love on a shelf. You're probably on the low part of this confusion, or you're tired of all the highs and all the lows with this particular person. I have the Chariot right next to the Nine of Cups. The card for Cancer. Cancer might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But you're moving forward, okay? And that probably does involve kind of, taking that cup of love and putting it behind you, those cups of love, and just kind of guarding them for the moment. Because I think you're feeling like you need to move forward here with the Chariot. Under the Two of Cups is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this is very mature energy. All the cards are male or female. Kings and queens are very mature-minded. You're looking at the second biggest pentacle in the whole deck. You want security. You want stability. You're tired of this roller coaster ride. You need to get balanced here. This is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. So you really have your eye on that pentacle. Right below this friend, you know, there is love between the two of you, but that, you know, it's rocky. So there you are looking at the pentacle. You're thinking you need to put your cups of love behind you, save them, move forward because you're tired of this ride that you've been on. You are actually thinking of blowing up this relationship because you can't take it anymore. It looks like it's just gotten to the point. You can't, you got to move forward. You really don't have a choice anymore. It's like you try and try. The Tower is the destruction of, and this can be just an argument, big one, you know, but I kind of feel like you want to move forward. It could be an argument about how things are going and that you need to be more stable, more secure. You need, you know, to move forward. And there could be a big argument here. I have the Page of Cups under the Queen of Pentacles. If there's a big argument, there's also an apology. And it could come from an earth sign, you know. I just want to put that out there. But this is like an apology coming in. There's a fish in the cup. This can be a card for Pisces. So Pisces might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But I feel like an apology does come in after this argument. I feel like this is a big argument, you know, a blow up, so to speak. And I also feel like there's a lot of healing to do here. That you go kind of deep inside. This is under this, it's all about this roller coaster ride that you've been on with this soulmate. If this is your reading, that's what the argument's about. And I think it's the other person that comes in with an apology. But in the meantime, you're trying to heal. You're trying to move on. You're trying to get clarity from the universe. Look at the stained glass windows here. It's very spiritual. It's all about healing and letting those swords of truth and clarity come to you. It's about meditation, praying, soul searching, really kind of putting the work in to figure things out and what you want to do. And I think they show up during your healing period. With this cup of love, maybe it allows you to heal because of the apology. There might have been a third person or a third energy involved, and that's what the whole blow up was about, because I have the Devil card next to the Four of Swords and right under the Tower moment. So this is a card for Capricorn only because of the horns, okay? But the card itself, the energy is toxic. It's being tied to someone who is tied to someone or something else. I see the Devil waving goodbye. I think if they come in with an apology, that whatever this toxic energy is that's kept this roller coaster ride going in this relationship, I think that they're willing to give it up. At least they say they are at the moment. Let me see what else comes up out of these cards for you, for Taurus. Or Gemini, I'm sorry, for Gemini. For Gemini. There's the Queen of Swords for Gemini. Let's take out the rest of this reading. Gemini, space, universe. What else do they need to know? Any advice? There's your card, Gemini, the Lovers. Okay, we got what we need here for your reading. And here we go. So I have the Three of Swords here, right next to the Chariot. Yet that roller coaster ride, it does break your heart. And also, notice there's 3 swords in this heart, okay? And the rain, those are tears. They have caused you a lot of heartache. And there really could have, you know, this third energy, I really believe if this is your reading, there was a third person or a third energy that was causing, you know, coming between this relationship and causing this roller coaster ride to continue. And you are definitely wanting to move forward from that. I have Temperance right next to the Three of Swords. This is your guardian angels and spirit guides. Their job is to help you be tempered, to get you tempered. So, you know, to help you not be as emotional so you can be more grounded. So to pull that one foot out of the waters of emotion and put it on the ground with the other foot, they want you to get rebalanced, and they want you to use your patience, okay? Because this way you can make informed decisions and you won't be thinking with your heart. They want you to start to be thinking with your mind and not just totally emotional, okay? So they're trying to help you become more grounded in order to handle probably this apology coming in. I have the Five of Wands next to Temperance. They know that you're up in your head. They know that you are stressed. You're feeling a lot of anxiety and confusion about this whole thing. They're trying to get you more on an even thinking, even feeling type place so that this can be better handled. I have the Queen of Swords under the Three of Swords and next to the Tower, and there you are. There you are. This is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but Gemini, this is you. And you have your sword up now in self-protection, and also for truth and for clarity, and you have your hand out. And what happens is, part of this Tower moment is you speak your truth, and you ask them the truth, and it all might just come out, and it turns into a big fight. So speaking the truth, it did hurt, but it needed to be done. I have the Hangman right next to the Queen of Swords and under Temperance. So you were definitely enlightened by this conversation, okay, that you needed to know, that you had to have, because you had to get off this roller coaster ride. So the Hangman is like, there's no real movement in moving forward or backwards. You're just stuck in on this roller coaster, like I keep saying. But this conversation enlightens you. Definitely. And it makes you realize that, hey, they've been breadcrumbing you. They've been, you've been giving a lot more to this relationship than they were. This throws your scales off balance. It's like an unequal relationship where you're giving a lot more than they are to the relationship. You were a lot more focused on building on it than they were. And it all just kind of comes out, And then you realize what all the truth and the clarity is. Right under the Queen of Swords is your card, Gemini, right next to the Devil card, the toxic energy. So there's your guardian angels and spirit guides again. Now, it feels like, see, there they are. They're up in your highest energy too. And this is a very strong soulmate card. So something's changing here. I think that they were brought into your life for a reason. They do come in with an apology. I'll bet they were in the spiritual lesson and you were part of it. I'll bet you anything. But with the Lovers, it's a much stronger connection. And I think this is what happens in the long run once they come in with this apology. And they're willing to let this toxic energy go. I think it brings you closer together. I think you kind of move from the Two of Cups into the Lovers energy. And it's right next to the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles is under the Hanged Man. This can be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. That might be strong in someone's chart. But this is about being independent, secure, stable, self-assured, just being you, being single. And so you know that, you realize that, and you are ready to do that, I think, when they come in with this apology. This breadcrumbing situation, they tried to hide it from you. They tried to make you not notice that they were breadcrumbing you. Well, that doesn't last forever, does it? So the Seven of Swords is here. And this is what made you decide, hey, I'm better on my own than with this toxic energy. I'm done with this. I got to get off this roller coaster ride. They were being deceitful. They were hiding something from you. And, I think it was a third energy or a third party. But this all comes out into the light, and this is why you were being breadcrumbed. This is why you were deciding that you could you be fine on your own? And I think that was part of this conversation when stuff just starts flying out, you know. And but it feels like this apology brings you closer together. That comes from them actually brings you closer together. I don't see the end result, but Temperance is here saying, you know, try to put the emotions aside and kind of listen to what they have to say, because this relationship does have the chance of turning into something much stronger after all this is said and done. Wow. Okay, Geminis. Let's take out an angel card. May or may not have to do with this reading. It might be something I wasn't able to cover, but just take from it what you will. For Geminis, please. Okay. Let's get you that angel card for our Geminis. My glasses on. It's right there. It's card number 7, if that means anything to you. And it says, be open to success. That's why Temperance wants you to try to get balance. To be open to success, okay? I'm reading it to you. Look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. You've balanced so many different priorities and have come out a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way, but don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with the gratitude you deserve. Allow. That's really important. And I really think that that there might be gratitude in that cup for some reason too. So, Geminis, this was your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.